episode 101. Heck yeah. First off, heck yeah. Thanks for joining for today. So, hope y'all have a good day, good night. Keep rocking and rolling. And today, let me fix this actually. This is too high. This is too high for me. There we go. There we go. Let me fix this real quick. Also, good news, chat. I did finally take somewhat of a lesson. It's a free trial lesson, but I did learn something. It was just some basic strokes and some technique. But I would say, it has helped a little bit. With, stick control especially, because, even with just the basics of stick control, it's necessary, you know? Especially with, stuff like... stuff like that. But anyways, I hope y'all doing alright. So we're going to get into the first thing, which is just metronome for 5 minutes. We're going to do a 5-minute one for today. We're going to do, say, with 52 BPM, like usual, most of the time. And sadly, it's a bit shorter stream for today, but we'll see what we can do with the time we are given. So maximum effort, y'all. Maximum freaking effort. So we're going to go with the old metronome. Let me pull up old drum practice real quick. If it'll load. It'll probably be right here. Right here on the right. It's loading. It takes a second. It's a slow laptop. But if y'all have been here before, you know it takes a second sometimes. There we go. And feel free to subscribe and I'd appreciate it. If not, that's fine. Alright, there we go. We got chat all set up. We're good to go, y'all. Let's get right into it. Metronome, 152 BPM. Let's go. So it's 2:06 now. It's gonna be let's say probably 2:11. So let me set a timer before we get into this. So, because for a while I used to just guess that it's been the amount of time, but I figure it's probably better if I just actually put a timer, be official about it. But here we go. We're starting. So to y'all I might just be hitting stuff, but I have a metronome in my ear that's just going like this. And we're going to follow it. So, let's get it. Maximum effort, y'all. Alright, starting 5 minutes. Starting now. No, not serious. Alright. Now, 5 minutes. Let's start with the basics. 5 minutes. That's how you know I'm getting more used to the metronome. That's how we know. It's helping. It's working. Okay. So, there we go. That is... What? Why is Mr. Hank... Okay. I don't want to question that website. Some of these random timer websites, y'all, it was like literally the top 3, and I just randomly clicked on it just to use it as a timer. Dude, like, timer ended and it has like Mr. Hanky in like a photoshopped close encounters of the third kind thing. It's like, what? What? Why? Okay, it's weird. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into the first song. That was just some metronome practice for the day. A little bit, just to get us warmed up, you know. If I can reach. And I can. I can. Alright. Next up, that was metronome. Let's get into some songs. So, let's see. First song of the day, we will see. I was considering Feel Good Inc. But I may actually make that the second song of the day. The more I think about it. But we did get that metronome practice in for today, so can't yell at me for that. So let's get alright. So I just figured out like the first 3 songs, or the first two, 3 songs. Besides for the first one, it's always figure out song number 2, song number 3. The song I'm on is like, oh, but let's see what I'm gonna start out with. Like, I know song 2, 3, and 4 already. just thinking. But we're gonna go. My problem is 1. So with 1, I gotta come. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm cooking. I'm cooking with like the first song of the day, and it's gotta be a good one. Let's do it. Let's go with. Yeah, let's do it. I Want to Be Sedated by the Ramones. I mean, I feel like it's a good warm-up one. I've practiced it enough at this point where it'll be a good warm-up for me. At first, of course, it'll be rocky because it's the first song of the day. But, because it only takes time just to get warmed up. But we got this. It's a good song, and it's not too hard to fall into the tempo. You know what I mean? But before we get into it, cheers. Stay hydrated, y'all. Even though this isn't water, but even though water is good for you. Anyways, excuse me. We're gonna go with. Well, I had it. Oh yeah, I Want to Be Sedated. See, I forget it sometimes, but it's alright. We stay on track here, or at least try to, but things here are highly improvised, but that's how it should. Not everything gotta be scripted, but it is what it is. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright, this is a good. Alright, this is a good one to like, too, because it takes some energy to really, like, this is punk. It's punk rock, bro, so you gotta, you know what I mean? It's gonna take some energy, but let's go. It's drumming. You're playing the instrument, so. Let's go. 3, 2, and a 3, 2, 4. Do that again. One more time. Let's do it where it won't. One more time. Even though, well, technically I did catch it, but not in the way I liked. One more time for the real ones. this is getting into a bit. This is turning into a comedy bit. There we go. That's what I was looking for. But anyways, let's get it. It's always, I always forget. I always forget the snare wire. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next up, maximum effort, y'all. I can tell that's also the first song of the day because I feel like tempo-wise that may have been a jump in tempo, but it's all right. We keep going. All right, next up. See now, 2, 3, and 4. I already know. So, I don't already know because some of these are some new songs, some first takes. But by that I mean I already know what I'm gonna practice. The first song is like it's always the first step sometimes to get started. All right, but next up we're gonna do "Feel Good Inc." by, or at least attempt "Feel Good Inc." by Gorillaz. So right now I also haven't mentioned yet, but what I'm doing is I'm playing the actual song in my ear and I'm practicing to the song that I'm listening to. Well, technically, I'm listening to the drums and I'm just mimicking what the drummer's doing in a sense. But basically, kind of like how you would, I always say, the drummer's my metronome. But sometimes, hey, it helps me learn. But usually it takes time to really like get a full song down over time. But hey, it works for now. I'm sorry. I don't read tabs. I don't read drum tabs or whatever. But next up, we're getting there, y'all. It's a process. Maybe one day. But today is not that day. So, we're going to be getting into "Oh Feel Good." But hopefully, pretty good tape. Good song. I've practiced this one a decent amount. Now the few other ones, because I plan on after this one, I want to practice. Let's see if this is the second song of the day. I'm gonna practice for 4, not the next song, but not the song after this, but the song after the next song is gonna be. I'm gonna attempt to dance the night away, but that's gonna be a hard one. But I got one more song till that, so yeah. All right, let's get it. Ugh. Let's go. Ooh, excuse me. So you always got to keep the manners up, even if you're on stream, even if you're on stream, especially if you're on stream. But anyways, let's get it. So we're getting into Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillas, as some say. No one says that, of my knowledge. You never know. You never know. There might be a dude out there that calls them the Gorillas. But, alright, y'all. Let's get into the next one. I was just checking old chat to make sure I was keeping updated. You gotta stay updated. But anyways, let's get it. Alright. Wait. I just realized y'all can't even see the hi-hat. That's so lame. Let me fix that. That's lame. There we go. That's a lot better. Wait, let me do it. I was sorry for the. Let's do that again. I can't do that laugh. anyways, I'm sorry, White Stripes, not today. Not today, White Stripes. But that was Feel Good Ink, y'all. Let's get to the next one. Let's do Grange. We're gonna practice Grange, y'all. Grange by ZZ Top. So that was Feel Good Ink by Gorillaz, or at least an attempt of it. So next up, gotta keep moving, y'all. Can't stop, won't stop. Enough yapping, not enough drumming. If I ever the stuttering. If I ever see like a highlights of me stuttering on this channel, I'm gonna die. Anyways, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Because the stuttering. I was gonna say something else. Dang. Anyways, I completely lost what I was gonna. My train of thought before the old stuttering. But next up, we're gonna be doing, like I said, Grange, ZZ Top, and then Van Halen. Yeah. That's my radio, like, voice. My best description. If I ever did radio, it'd be like, yeah, 104.7, The Rabbit. 104.78, The Rabbit. I don't know. I'm just, in my head, I'm thinking of like 70s radio. But next up, we're going to be doing, alright, let me read chat real quick too. You always got to read chat. You can't, and also, like I said, you got to keep up with the momentum. Can't stop. Oh yeah, I remember my train of thought. See, it's like a light bulb. I drop it, and I remember it. If I ever come out with merch, it's going to be stop, and not, it was like, too much yapping, not enough drumming. Or like, yeah, something like that. Oh, I could try. I could try that by Nirvana. Alright, so, Smells Like Teen Spirit. If you want Smells Like Teen Spirit, yo, Isaiah. Alright, so if we're doing Grange right now, let's say if I'm going to practice Dance the Night Away for the first time. I know, it's going to be a take one, but we'll see. After Dance the Night Away, we'll do Smells Like Teen Spirit. So we're going to, for right now, Grange, Dance the Night Away, then Smells Like Teen Spirit. So there you go, homie. Alright, it's in the queue. You gotta add it to the queue. But, what was I saying? I want to say it would be like too much yapping, not enough drumming would be the line. Would be like the merch line to say. I would put, I guess. Alright. So my favorite part about this song, right, guys? Let me nerd out here. The beginning part of just how it starts, the clanking of the sticks in the rim. I don't know. Once I started practicing building the technique of like playing off the rim like that. I don't know. I like playing off the rim. Something about playing off the rim I think is pretty cool. But anyways, especially if like the people have like really got like into the complicated like technique with it. That like got, you can tell that's practiced it a lot. You know what I mean? Like they have their own complicated technique for it and crap. But alright, let's get it. Hopefully I don't mess up the song. So Grange. Let's get it, y'all. No time like the present. ZZ Top. Now let's try some Van Halen. Alright, I'll check it. Speaking too fast. I'll chat in a second. Let me write this down real quick. And then I'll re-chat, and we'll hop in right into the next song, y'all. That was Grange by ZZ Top. One, two, three, four. Almost there, y'all. I might do Smells Like Teen Spirit. I said I'll do it after that, so it'll be 5. And then we'll see 6. We'll see 6. I don't know what 6 will be. I only know one metal song I want to try today, but we'll see. Come on. Alright, y'all. Next up. Alright. Dance the Night Away by Van Halen. Heck yeah. It's a good song. This will be a first take, so take it easy, y'all. I know. It's Van Halen, so. Sorry about being quiet, y'all, for a second for that. So what I was doing was, for that one moment of silence, out of nowhere. So, in the beginning of this song, there's a cowbell, I believe, or some sort of bell. But besides for that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just a cowbell. But, besides for that, it's just in the beginning. So I was just skimming through the song to make sure there's no other cowbell in the song. So, let's get it. Next up. So, Dance the Night Away, Van Halen. Also, cowbell time, y'all. The cowbell. Oh. That's what I hear. I hear the Halo music. I hear Christopher Walken in my ear when I see this thing. So, let's get it. Oh, we got... Thanks, homie. I appreciate it. I appreciate the... If I can stop stuttering today, I don't know why I'm stuttering so much today. I appreciate the support. You too, man. If you practice an instrument, and if you've been somewhat consistent with practicing, good shit too, homie. Keep it up. Anyways, let's do some Van Halen. Let's go. Well, for a first attempt for that song, I want to say it wasn't half bad. But don't get me wrong, the first attempt, there's always timing's always the issue, you know. But you're also like, especially like learning the song at the same time too. But it's that I thought for first take that's not half bad. Could be better, of course, but you also got to catch your breath while explaining the, that last song. Don't get me wrong. I felt, of course, I practice that one more often. So next time I practice it, it'll be better. But of course, that one, I just felt like I understood it. It was just like I feel like just timing's really the big one with that one. But I did like it. That's a banger. That was the banger. That's a good song. Let's dance the night away. I guess we're doing Smells Like Teen Spirit because someone asked for it in chat. So let's get it. Let's get it. So oh yeah, we did the shirt. We did the thing. All right, we did the what was it? The mandatory Van Halen song for today for stream. So now to move on. Hell yeah. Really somewhat. Keep moving. Alright. We're even gonna give me 1 second. And then, yep. One second, y'all. I'm almost done. There we go. Next up, Smells Like Teen Spirit, I guess. Let's go. Come on. No time, like we keep moving. Read chat before we check next song. Love the snare sound. Thanks, homie. I appreciate that too. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I appreciate it, homie. At first, I don't know. I have a homie that also really likes wolves and stuff like that. He's not like really into them like that, but I know he likes them. But for a second there, I was like, yo, hold up. Is that Riley? But nah, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. So we keep moving. So Smells Like Teen Spirit. Released an attempt of it, so we'll see. For practice. You know, for practice. Unanswered Suicide Silence. That sounds like either a dope metal song or a good metal band. Like I could see it being like, I want to say kind of like deathcore. I want to say is the name of the specific subgenre, where it's just like a lot of blast beats, and it's kind of like death metal, but with a little bit of hip hop salt to it. But it's still technically death metal, but a lot of blast beats. I can't remember the name, like Tsunami type stuff. Not Tsunami. I want to think. Who am I thinking? I want to say, or like Dim's Fighting Words type stuff, where it's like has kind of like a hip hop vibe to it, but it's also metal. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into this next song. Enough yapping. Deathcore. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. That's the Pacific. That's what I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I haven't went down and tried to learn the different subgenres, or at least tried to yet. Gone down the old iceberg. I know there's probably like a video or two to watch about that. I know a guy that probably hooked me up with like the right video. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's get it. I haven't practiced this song as much, especially recently, but we'll get it. Maximum effort. Hopefully I ain't rusty. So let's go. No time like the present, y'all. No time like the present. Let me move this back a little bit. All right. Here you go for that one dude. I forgot his name. I need some practice. I can tell. Especially for the, like, where it's like, shut up, no. What was it? It's like, that. If that makes sense, y'all. Like that part right there in the chorus, I really need to work on. But at least I know it well enough to do it like that. There we go. No. All right. So what I'm gonna do is. So, don't get me wrong. I'll take criticism. I'll take it. I'll take criticism. Don't get me wrong. I'll take it all day. I'll take criticism all day long. But if you criticize and then you go to shout out your own stuff, that don't fly, bucko. That don't fly, bucko. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you come and you shit on my stuff and then you go and plug your own stuff, like, come on, bro. What even is that? I'm sorry I had to do that. Oh. You know what? I'll leave tech. I'll leave the tech thing. But, because he ain't plugging his own thing. But, that ain't right. You can't just, I'll read the criticism. I'll take it. But if I see, like, someone criticizing and then just plugging their own stuff right immediately after. No fly zone. Alright? You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I need to explain more into that. Just idea itself. So, anyways, that was song number 5. We've got to keep practicing. Keep up the old... I know that take could have been better. You suck! Yeah! Stop doing what you're doing and just leave. Come on now. Quitters? Come on. Come on, homie. Tell me to quit. Come on. Quit? You tell me to quit? What's your problem then? Quit. Quitting. What's that? That's not in my vocabulary. Alright? So, we're going to keep up. Next song smells like teen. Alright, let's go with something a bit more metal because we're getting into metal. So we got to finish up here. We're going to do. Alright. Metal. Let's see. The brain is. Let's see. We're cooking. We got to cook. Let's see. Let's do. And another time, and another time, and another time. I just realized I never practiced that one rock song I was thinking about practicing. It's alright. Alright, let's do some Motorhead. We're going to do In Another Time. In Another Time by Motorhead, and then we're going to move on into some of the more technical stuff. So, but I feel like this is a good just warm up with the double kick just in general. So, thanks, Maury. I appreciate what you're saying, homie. You cool, brother. How did you, can I ask, how did Tis fast quick strokes? Sorry, can you, not trying to be rude here, homie, but can you rephrase that question? Or at least retype it. Are you asking how much? Are you asking how fast my quick strokes got? How I got fast, I don't know. Can I ask fast these quick? How you did these fast? How are you asking how I got? How like I've gotten better at like quick strokes and like build up, gotten to the speed where I'm at? Because like if you want some advice with like just practicing, man, just keep it up and just over time, slowly get better over time. But you can't give up. Persevere, y'all. Especially if you gotta enjoy it. Especially if you just like enjoy playing the instrument in general. That's it. That's it. That's how you know. Anyways, enough yapping. We got killing time just by yapping. I'm not killing time just by yapping. I gotta write that down. I gotta write that down. 1 second. Interesting. Anyways, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, hi-hat. We are closing the hi-hat. The hi-hat for now until like the last song of the stream is closed. Also, I was gonna say a little bit more clarification too, with like criticism. Just like saying something is bad, I don't know. Instead of being specific, it's not really. Well, I mean, in general it is, but like in a way, it's just kind of being an asshole. But oh well, you gotta get used to it somehow, right? That's what YouTube's for, at least in a way. Get somewhat used to criticism, especially like for people who want to actually like be a touring musician or at least make music. Like I feel like YouTube is a good way of at least getting used to the criticism, at least online. Now in real life, that's different. Having people be saying, your music sucks in front of your face. That's different. But that's also, everybody got their hot takes when it comes to music. Because, like, there's some big bands, like, I be hearing people talk about all the time, that I'm just like, that's my attempt at the meme of the side eye. I even phrase that weirdly, but the side eye meme, there's like, I don't know about that. But let's get into it. In Another Time by Motorhead. Let's go. don't tell me that was ass. I don't want to hear it. Don't get me wrong. It could always be better. But for that song in general, I don't want to hear it. I've been practicing that song for months. It is what it is. If y'all don't like it, it's fine. Everybody got a different opinion. But next up, I thought that was a good take for that song. But who knows? Who knows? I forgot how the rest of that song goes. Who knows? Who knows? It's like about like Marlon something, right? Yeah, it's like a jazzy song I'm thinking of. Some of y'all might know it. Well, there's a chance. Oh, hey, who we got here? Oh. Bro doesn't like Motorhead. Bro does not like Motorhead. Bro does not like Motorhead. Or at least that song. Most people, it's only Ace of Spades. No other Motorhead song. Sadly. At least most people I've talked to. But hey, keep in mind, chat, I'm not using any drum mics. It's only picking up through the old phone mic, so in my audio-wise, it's not the best. We're like I said, we've been improvising since the beginning, but it works mostly. But how are your doubles? Oh, go if you want to see me practicing to a metronome. Skip to the very beginning of stream. If you just want to see me practicing to a metronome and just practicing rudiments to a metronome, go to the beginning of stream. Because some of y'all drummers are built differently. I'll tell you what, some of you drummers are built different. I'm sorry. Metronomes are cool. I know practicing to a metronome. Don't get me wrong, rudiments are is the basics of songs and stuff, yeah. But just practicing to a nothing but a metronome, especially like, I know some people do it for like an hour, if not longer, and just drums to a metronome for an hour. I'm sorry, but I need me a little sprinkle to the salt, man. You know what I mean? Like, I get it helps you become a better player, but whenever I practice and whenever I'm playing, I need the drums. Yes, it's a great instrument, and it's the sound of them is, yeah. Don't get me wrong, it's a great sounding instrument, but like, after a while of just practicing to a metronome, it just gets boring. It just gets boring. I need some sprinkle in there. You know what I mean? I need some spice. That's what I say about most music nowadays. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's get into it. All right, I got So we're gonna be practicing a crowbar song today. I'm gonna try to start learning a crowbar song. But that won't be until we're gonna do this song, and I'm gonna say let's practice that crowbar song after this song. So also it's crowbar, so it's probably gonna be hard. But you gotta be. That's why we're here and we're practicing and warming up. I haven't tried learning money. I've tried. Let's see. Comfortably Numb. I've practiced. I believe. I've practiced. I remember one time I was like freak it, and I just like put on the whole 26, 23 minutes of echoes and tried practicing tapping along to that. I don't know. It kind of got a bit. I don't know, comedical, when you could say, whenever it was just like the 10 minutes of just tapping random stuff on the cymbal. But let's see, there's another one, and another brick in the wall, and I want to say I could be wrong. I think that's all of the Pink Floyd songs I want to say I've practiced. But Thanks, homie. I would appreciate the old subscribe. All right, we need to stop. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, you can criticize as much as you like. We're trying some Metallica, but we're not trying any Metallica. We're not trying no For Whom Bells Tolls. We're not trying no In Darkness Have a Sun, no Murder One, no One, or anything like that. But today, we're practicing Seek and Destroy by Metallica. I know. But I feel like this is the song, the breaching point. If I ain't sweating now, I'll be sweating by the time the song is over. And this song is a banger, and it's a 7-minute song, but we got this. Maximum effort. Hope y'all having a good day. Keep rocking, keep rolling. Whatever y'all pursuing in life, even if it's not an instrument, just like a goal. What else was I gonna say? A goal, a job opportunity, like a job. What was I gonna say? What else? Gym, whatever it is. Keep going. Believe in yourself. You got this, and keep going. Don't give up. Cheers. That was my daily old motivation for today. And also, I just gotta, besides, this is a bit random transition before that, but man, raspberry, this is, my brain works weird, but the other day I tried raspberry, the Ghost energy drink, Ghost raspberry cream the other day for the first time. I think it was a few streams ago, and man, that's a good energy drink. That's a good flavor. That was a good flavor. And if I did reviews, I would say it was good. Well, I'd still do reviews, but y'all know what I mean. Anyways, enough yapping, not enough drumming. That's it. It's enough yapping, not enough drumming. If I ever made merch, that would be on a shirt or something. Anyways, let's get it. Seek and Destroy. If I ain't sweating now, I'll be sweating by the time the song's over. Let's get it. Make sure my left pedal. Anyways, what time is it? Alright, we still good. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you want me to do? You want me to guess? You're gonna be like, yo, yo, hey, hey. Dude, I was literally talking about him last night to a guitar player at the gym. Anyways, homie, 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 homie. Let me guess. Now, don't get me wrong. He probably is smart. Probably has some smart things to say, because the technique that brother be doing is just out of this world. Like, we talking about the dude who be putting like a stick on top of a cymbal and then be like tapping the cymbal with one arm while like juggling the stick on the cymbal, kind of like, or about like, well, the hi-hat's in camera, I believe. So kind of like, probably like juggling the stick with one hand while keep playing the beat. And it'd be like, what? He'd be playing the beat, juggling a stick at the same time while drinking a cup of coffee with the other hand. And you just look at it and be like, brother, what? That's how you know. Sometimes, I don't know, I feel like some things with like music, for some people, it's like, it can be in your blood, you know what I mean? Like, especially if you could feel it, like, that's how you know, like, with like people with like musical families and stuff. And they have a kid and they'll see that same kind of like them. Of course, you could blame it on the influences they like see around them, but at the same time, you mean when you got some, especially with drumming, they say like you either got swing or you don't. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that was Seek and Destroy. Fuck. All right. All right. Actually, we're still good for now. But one thing before we get into our next song. Alrighty, y'all. We're back. I'm back. I just had to make sure the dryer was still going, so my clothes are dry by the time I go to work. And yes, I do have work after this, but we keep going. Thankfully, I don't have the gym tonight, so that makes it so we can at least stream for a little bit longer. 10 minutes, but we got it. Seek and Destroy. Metallica. I'm sorry, Megadeth. But I'm gonna be trying a crowbar song now. That's why I was playing that long song, because I want to try learning a crowbar song. Now, what crowbar song? Let me see. Hey man, don't get me wrong. Yeah, that's like everybody like on that level. Take like just watching lessons from them, you can learn something from it. And hey, I do appreciate you letting me know that it's free. I definitely probably will check it out. But my problem is when it comes to practicing, like my form. Don't get me wrong, and I get like practicing to a metronome and all that makes you a better player. But I've always been biased towards like, because I've started out playing by ear, and when it comes to like learning and practicing new songs, I'm not gonna lie, I'm biased to just practicing and playing new songs and learning what they're doing by ear, just by hearing the sound and experimenting with the various ways of hitting it, or well, way of coming up with that specific sound. Well, then sometimes I stuttered a little bit, but sometimes though, when it comes to practicing, you do need a teacher, especially for like I did do it like get it like a free lesson the other day. It was only 20 minutes, but he didn't teach me what I was trying to get him to teach me, because I don't know, it's a very specific thing. He was like showing me, of course, like the four main like strokes of like how you hit it, and like just the basic stick control. And I was trying to get him to teach me how to do like closed, like, hit stroke or whatever it's called, like with your hand. You know what I mean? Like you get the stick and you kind of like, you pat it. You put like the end like this, and you kind of put it like this, I want to say, and you kind of pat it. It's like I don't know. You can tell, it's like where you put the stick with your hand like that, and you slightly tap it. But I need to practice the technique for that. Unfortunately, I could maybe if I get home later, but we'll see. Maximum effort, y'all. This is, I think, Existence is Punishment by Crowbar. I know, wild off song, but we're gonna practice it. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. First take. Don't butcher me in the comments. I know it might not sound as good because it's the first take, but we'll see. Every day you gotta mix up the songs you've practiced and just first takes, because you gotta keep on learning, but at the same time you gotta stay current and keep learning with the current songs you still practice. Don't get me wrong, like, I don't know. I feel like every day I still try to, it's not the same. You know what I mean? It's like, sometimes I'll practice some of the same songs, but it won't be like every page I write down for each song I practice every day. It's usually like never really like the same whenever you turn and read each page. Actually, let me pause this real quick. Sorry, I know stopping the middle song shouldn't do it. I need to fix this cymbal. It's giving me trouble last. There we go. Back to it. the time to like fully go in depth. We'll just gonna definitely need to tighten that. 329. All right. Somewhat better. All right. Next up, y'all, we got 2 songs left, and then I'm gonna get off here. Hope y'all having a good day. Keep rock and rolling. You're good, homie. Yeah, I'll pass. Yo, I ain't. Yeah, I get the little exercises and stuff, but yeah, it's good for learning. I ain't got time for it right now, homie. We're gonna get the last 2 songs out of here. So we're gonna do. All right. So that was "Existence is Punishment," or at least a attempt of it. First take, I know, but pretty good song. I like the song, but it's gonna take some practice. It's gonna take some practice, definitely. But hey, that was my first ever cool bar song I've ever practiced. So there you go. Where we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 and 10. All right, let's get it out the way. We gotta be quick. I'm thinking. Last song. Gotta be quick. All right, let's get it. We're gonna be doing how long is this song? 3 minutes. All right, works. We're gonna be doing Thunder Kiss 65, and this will be the last metal song, and then we got one last song, and we're out of here. So let's get it. Before we start, let's go. Tambourine. Oh, donde es mi tambourine? I see it. All right, let's get it, y'all. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh no. Where's my other stick? No, it's still playing. Pause. Donde es? I don't know how to say stick in Spanish. Come on, where are you at? I know you're around here somewhere. Come on, I don't have time for this. These games. Oh, there you are. Of course you are. Right there. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Thunder Kiss 65. White Zombie. Alrighty. Next up, last song of the day, y'all. I'll read chat as soon as we get done here. We gotta wrap up. It Came Out of the Sky by CCR. Let's get it, y'all. So, last but not least, and then so no need to do that. Anyways, and then next up. Oh yeah, and thank y'all for coming and joining along. This is drum practice 101. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right. What do monks eat for dinner? What do monks eat for dinner? I gotta let it settle. What do monks eat for dinner? Holy chow. Alright, that was drum practice 101. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I stream or upload a video. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed stream. Criticism, I take it. And I appreciate just all of the everything, all the support. I can't wait to see you guys next video or stream. I hope y'all have a good day, good night. Keep pursuing whatever that is you enjoy, whatever you love. Don't give up. You believe in yourself and keep pushing and persevere. You got this. And this was Drum Practice 101. Keep rocking and rolling. Peace and love and shine. And see you guys next video or stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Y'all have a good day. Good brother. And with that, that was Drum Practice 101. And bad haters. Roll credits, y'all. Thanks for joining. Road to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting there. One sub at a time. See y'all next video stream. Baders out. We're out of here, folks.